Welcome to Sports Roundup on this Thursday night, August 7th, 2014. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Let's start it off out at Busch Stadium in St. Louis, where the Boston Red Sox and the St. Louis Cardinals square off in the final game of a three-game series at Busch Stadium. And in the bottom of the first inning, the St. Louis Cardinals got on the board first on a Johnny Peralta double on a fly ball to center fielder Jackie Bradley Jr. and Matt Carpenter scores, and Colton Wong scores. 27 double season for Peralta. It's 2-0 in favor of the Cards. And then Oscar Tavares singles on the ground ball to right fielder Brock Holt, and Johnny Peralta scores. 3-0 in favor of the Cardinals. But then in the top of the third, the Red Sox cut in the lead on a Mike Napoli singles on a sharp ground ball to center fielder John Jay, and Brock Holt scores and Dustin Pedroia to third. And it's 3-1 in favor of the Red Sox trailing the Cardinals. And then Christian Vasquez singles on a ground ball to center fielder John Jay, and Dustin Pedroia scores, and Mike Napoli to second base. 3-2 Sox trail the Cards. But then in the bottom of the fifth, Colton Wong homers on a flying drive to right field. 8th homer of the season. 4-2 Cardinals. And then Wong strikes again. Here this time, Craig Billers was the victim as he had a homer on a fly ball to right field. 9th homer of the season. As the Boston Red Sox dropped 2 out of 3 to the Cardinals with a 5-2 loss to the St. Louis Cardinals, as they now drop to 50 and 64 on the season here. Adam Wainwright got the win for the St. Louis Cardinals here. He had 17 pitch, 7 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned runs, and 2 batted balls, and struck out 7. Brandon Workman was saddled, lost 5 innings pitch, 6 hits, 4 runs, 4 earned runs, 2 batted balls, and 5 strikeouts, and gave it a homer here. The Red Sox fall to 50 and 64 in the season here. And Pat Neshek got another save. Next up for the Boston Red Sox, they will travel down to Anaheim, California for a 3-game weekend series with the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim here. And let's see who is pitching tomorrow night. Alan Woodson on mound for the Red Sox, while Jared Riva on mound for the Angels here. Let's take a look at the scores around the majors here. Top of the 7th out in Phoenix, Kansas City Royals lead the Arizona Diamondbacks 5-2 in the top of the 7th. Out in Anaheim, a battle of the I-5 for the 3-way series. Los Angeles Dodgers lead the Angels 3-0 in the bottom of the 5th. Bottom 5th, Oakland A's lead the Minnesota Twins 3-0 here. Top of the 5th, Seattle Mariners lead the Chicago White Sox 3-0 here. Final in 13 innings, it is Washington Nationals over the New York Mets 5-3 in the final in 13 innings here. In a pitcher's duel at Yankee Stadium, the Yankees win the better of the pitcher's duel 1-0 over the Detroit Tigers here. In Milwaukee, the Milwaukee Brewers defeat the San Francisco Giants 3-1. Chicago Cubs over the Colorado Rockies 6-2. Philadelphia Phillies dip the Houston Astros 6-5. Pittsburgh Pirates over the Miami Marlins 7-2. Baltimore Orioles dip the Toronto Blue Jays 2-1. And Cincinnati Reds play the Cleveland Indians 4-0. Well, the Red Sox drop another series, and John Farrell needs to solve something soon here. Alright, let's go down and find the Pawtucket here, where the Pawsox squared off against the next down and shot, and the Pawsox got an 8-6 victory over the Charlotte Knights here. Alright, let's go to Landover, Maryland, where the New England Patriots got the 2014 preseason season, with Brady watching the entire game as Ryan Mallett and Jay Garoppolo took turns in the quarterback role, and the Washington Redskins got a bird first out of Kirk. 4-39 field goals, good. 3-0 in favor of the Redskins here. And then it's 6:35 in the first quarter. Kirk Cousins a short middle pass to Aldrich Watson for 10 yards. And PAT is good. 10-0 for the Redskins through one quarter. And then Z Hawker at 27-yard field goal is good as 13-0 in favor of the Skins. And then Colt McCoy short pass to T. Bolzer for a 7-yard. And the extra point is good. 29 in favor of the Skins. And then in the fourth quarter, Zach Hawker at 39-yard field goal is good. 23-0 in favor of the Redskins through 4. And then Jay Garoppolo passed deep left to Brian Timms for 26 yards for a touchdown. And 2-point extra point wasn't good as the New England Patriots got the 2014 preseason season on the wrong foot as they lose to the Washington Redskins down at FedEx Field 23-6 here. As no worries, Patriot Nation. It's still the first game of the season, and the Patriots 2014 has tried out their legs, and they are testing out some players, and they're testing some players, and they're trying out some players, and who knows? Games don't count here. As next up, the Patriots will be at Gillette Stadium next Friday against the Philadelphia Eagles here. Alright, let's take a look at our other scores around in the National Football League in the preseason here. And let's take a look at our other scores around the NFL. In the third quarter, in a rematch of last year's Super Bowl, Seattle Seahawks lead the Denver Broncos 10-7 here. At halftime out in San Diego Chargers lead the Dallas Cowboys 10-7. And other games that are final, New York Jets nipped the Indianapolis Colts 13-10. Baltimore Ravens over the San Francisco Giants in a rematch of Super Bowl back 2 years ago, 23-3. And Kansas City Chiefs edge out the Cincinnati Bengals in a high-scored affair and down in Casey, 41-39 here. In the PGA Tournament in Louisville, Kentucky here, Rory McIlroy is favored to win the title. And checking out the leaderboard as Rory McIlroy favorite. Can Jason Duffy to finish 2003 World Title with the in play? These questions are more to be answered as Lee Westwood and Kevin Chabelle and Ryan Palmer all tied for the lead through 2 rounds here. Let's take a look at our WNBA action here. And it was Minnesota over Chicago 74-64. Phoenix over San Antonio 78-73, and Seattle Storm leading Atlanta Dreams 74-57 in the fourth quarter here. Alright, let's take a look at the latest happenings in the world of sports here. Rory McIlroy shoots 5 under 66 as a rare mistake led to a double bogey for Rory McIlroy, but it hardly slowed it down to the first round of the PGA Championship. In Jay Gritton's postseason debut, the Redskins beat the Patriots 23-6. There are some very important lessons to be learned from this week's MLS All-Star game as these occasions go. This was one of the better games featured for the most of the time. Bayard reserves greater than Bayard Minute. Kevin Durant withdrew on Thursday from the United States national team, the biggest loss for a weakened American squad that will go to the World Cup in Spain without the latest score on the last 2 gold medal winners. In the heat of August, the continent is nowhere near the time of the year when meetable basketball is played, yet the buzz around the Cavaliers has reached a fever pitch, and now the Cleveland has reached an agreement to bring Kevin Love to town. The Jets' Geno Smith is thrown into the first quarter against the Colts. He completed 4 out of 6 passes here. In Milwaukee, plans could change the heartbeat. Manager Bruce Berkey hoping to alternate Matt Duffy and Joe Pettick at second base and see what he can do. One can imagine how disheartening it must be for Rick Purcell, Jersey guy who left some trade tickets to family and friends Thursday only one up in the third Detroit Tiger ace in 4 days and fall victim to Joe Girardi's new look Yankees. The Maryland's Miami once again lost Edison Vasquez on Thursday night, but the evening could have been a lot worse with a 7-2 loss to Volquez at the Pittsburgh Pirates at PNC Park was forgivable of levels for the Marlins. Landover next match winner is MLS Stars Edge Bayern Munich. Tommy Willen marks Stefan Division North as 1933. The NCAA adopted a modern three-division organization, U.S. Division and College Division becomes Division 1, 2, and 3. And Chicago's Javier Baez rounds the bases out with his 2 homers, leading the Cubs to a 6-2 victory over the Rockies at Coors Field on Thursday. And that's me for the Sports Roundup on this Thursday, August 7th, 2014. I'm Peter Wiggins. Good night, and I will see you early on Saturday morning, right after the Red Sox and the Los Angeles Angels game out in Anaheim, because it is 3 hours their time, and usually East Coast time, when West Coast games played, get over at 1 o'clock. So I'll see you early on Saturday morning. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.